Blood and Roses by Callie Hart. That is a review I will be providing for you today. It follows Szeth and Sloane as they traverse through their very toxic and chaotic relationship, romance. Sloane is a doctor and Szeth is an enforcer for what would be like a mafia, is what I gathered, or a gang. There are a lot of trigger warnings in this book. Human trafficking, prostitution, abuse. So if that is an issue for you, then maybe this book isn't for you. There's lots and lots of spice. I got a little like sidetracked with that, like, oh, where is this story actually going? So Sloane is looking for her abducted sister, Lex, and she believes that she was either put into prostitution or something has happened. So she hires this private investigator named Eli. Eli manipulates Sloane into basically serving herself as a prostitute in order to figure out who has taken her sister. This is where Szeth comes in, the main male character. That's basically how they meet. It was like a one-time thing. Didn't end up working out because Szeth got upset that Eli used Sloane that way, and so he unalived him. As they meet again years later, because Szeth has to take his roommate Lacey to the hospital, Sloane recognizes Szeth, and they get back on the story of how do we find Lex, Sloane's sister? Where do we find her? Like, she was abducted. What can we do? So Szeth goes through his contacts basically and figures out that her sister actually has been abducted and put into prostitution. Then a bunch of steamy scenes happen, and a bit of the story about finding the sister and going through like the process of that kind of gets lost. There are some more cliche tropes that were in this, and I kind of was a little disappointed that the main male character, Szeth, did not have a lot of substance to him. So I was looking for more from him, basically. I decided I read 40% of the book and then I stopped. Not all books are going to be great, and I had really high hopes after reading Quicksilver and Brimstone from Callie Hart that this was going to be like knocked out of the park, so good. However, this is a subgenre, a different subgenre of romance than Callie Hart originally did with the romantasy of Quicksilver and Brimstone. This is more of a mafia, contemporary, very spicy vibe. And I'm not saying that it's bad, it's just not for me. I didn't think that it read as well as the other books that Callie Hart has done, in my personal opinion. Will I finish this book at this point in time? No, I will not finish it. There are just so many good books out there anymore that I told myself, if I ever come across a book where I'm like, hey, I'm really not enjoying this, I'm not going to force myself to finish it. Typically, I give myself up until like 20 or 25% of the book is done, and if I'm still not enjoying it, I'll stop. I used to push myself and read all the way through, but I don't do that anymore. Life is short and I want to enjoy what I'm reading. However, because of her history with Quicksilver, I thought, well, I'll just keep pushing, I'll keep reading a little bit more, and it just still wasn't catching me. Maybe one day down the road I'll finish, but as of right now, I just can't see that happening. I would give this book maybe like a 3 out of 5 stars. It wasn't horrible, and I like the way that she writes. I just did not like this story. I didn't like where it was going, and I feel like the concept kind of got lost, and there wasn't as much dynamic character development as I feel like there could have been. Now, I know a lot of other people have enjoyed this book, and that's great, and it's just not everyone's cup of tea. It wasn't my cup of tea, and I know it is a lot of other people's, and I know that Callie Hart is a great author, and I am still so supportive of her. I can't wait for the third book of the Quicksilver series to come out, and I will be excited for that. And I will be open definitely to reading other books of hers. However, this just wasn't one that I enjoyed as much as I have other books. So Not all reviews are going to be right, and I am not going to finish every book if I'm not enjoying it. So I just wanted to put that out there. Um, it just kind of is what it is. But thanks for watching. I appreciate you, you know, hearing my side of the story on this review, and I will be back with another book. I believe I'm not sure actually what I'm going to be reading, but I will pick out something great soon, and I will be back. Thank you.